Hello there, people from YouTube. How you doing? Hope you're alright. I'm Alex. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. And today I'm here to watch and react to The Last of Us Season 2 trailer. I'm so excited. I know it comes out in a month because it will be out in April. I'm excited. I've been obsessed with The Last of Us for the past 5 years. I got to know this game a little bit late compared to when it came out. I found out about it in 2020 when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, and I've been obsessing over it since that moment. Just in case you didn't notice, we have a t shirt here. Like, if you didn't notice from up there, there's Ellie's statue, but you can exactly see it. I'm gonna get it for you just a second. So we have Ellie's statue. I'll show you a little bit closer. This was part of the special edition PlayStation. I'll put it here right now, and I'll go and put it back up there. So yeah, I've been obsessing over The Last of Us for the past 5 years, and I'm so excited. I loved season one. It was nice to see how close to the game it was, and I also enjoyed the pieces that they added. For example, I am one of those people that loved episode 3 in season 1. I really can't wait to watch this trailer. But before we get to the video, be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Give this video a like if you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see my reactions to the episodes when they come out. I would love to do that because it's like one of my favorite things ever, except for music, of course. So I would love to know also your opinion on the trailer, if you found it close to the game, if it exceeded your expectations, or if it's way lower than you expected. Let me know in the comments. That being said, let's get to the video. Nice. Oh wait, I like it already. I like it already. Like the shot on her feet, trying to not get over the glass, because clickers, they hear you, they can't see you, but they can hear you. That's very nice. I think this could be related to maybe a certain moment in a supermarket in the game. The watch. Oh, they have a cemetery for
You okay?
fireflies. Oh my god. Oh, I think I know exactly where this is going. Oh, this shot gives me chills just thinking about what happens here. Oh my god, I don't want to spoiler too much because maybe you didn't play the second chapter of The Last of Us, or maybe you didn't, I don't know, watch gameplay or stuff like that. But this is probably going to lead to one of the most heartfelt moments in the entire game for me. It's like one of the moments that made me cry my eyes out so much. I really can't wait to see how they're going to make this moment happen.
Yeah. This is where we live.
Jackson is so beautiful.
Who's that? The fence.
Oh, the guitar.
People.
Oh, the dance. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The dance scene. It happens in a specific moment during the game. Like you follow the their path in part two, and you get to the dance moment at the least expected moment. So sorry for this weird sentence, but when I was playing The Last of Us 2 and also watching other people playing, because I watched the gameplay first because I didn't have PlayStation 4, but then I bought The Last of Us Part 2 for my brother-in-law so I could play with his PlayStation. So we played together, but before getting there, I watched people playing. I actually watched one of probably the most famous Italian gamers. His name is Mike Shosha. I watched his gameplay. I watched first the part one and then part two, and I remember that I was so into the story, and I remembered how every single character in the game was talking about this dance and what happened at the dance. I'm trying not to spoiler too much, so for people that don't know what happens. So I remember how they kept talking about this moment in the story. So everyone was referring to what happened there and the dance and all and blah blah blah. And I was like, I want to see what happens. I want to know what happens there because everyone keeps talking about it, and you get to see what happens in the least expected moment during the game. And it just, everything in that game blew my mind. And how you get here in this specific scene. Ooh, ooh, WLF, W11, English.
Monsters.
Yes. The monsters are so good looking. Like they did an amazing job already in part one. I remember when the bloater, I think it was the bloater, because I get confused with the names of uh zombies between part one and part two, because in part two there are different monsters, but I think it was the bloater, the big giant monster towards the end of The Last of Us season one. I remember how amazed I was when they started to show the monsters, how they showed the clickers and the walkers and the bloater. That was so good looking, as gross as they are, because we, it's impossible not to say that they're gross. They are really, really well made. Oh, I have chills. I have chills. Oh my god.
Sun comes up
Jesse!
tomorrow.
Here we go again. In that moment. Again, in that special moment in the. What the- I'm already crying.
We're gonna lose.
Oh my god, did you see that? When the person there turning, either was already a monster or it was turning into one, it breathed out some spores, which is amazing because in season one they were not using them, which is kind of weird. I liked how they used the fact that they are actually a part of the fungi system. So I liked how they communicated with each other through their roots on the ground and all. But spores were a big part of this franchise because if you're like, we know that Ellie is the only one that is immune, so she can breed the spores, but um, without without them adding the spores in the Last of Us season one, I was wondering how they were going to show certain things that would happen in part two, because spores are pretty important, and I'm really happy that they decided to bring them back. I saw the person there, if we can call it person, exhale spores, which is exactly what turns you into into one of them. It starts to change. So if you breathe in the spores, you get infected. You don't have to just get bitten by infects, but you also get infected by the spores. And in part two, they are pretty important. So I'm glad that it's back. Oh my god. So good. So good.
You swore.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Oh, I have chills. Like you, it probably was the best 2 minutes I've ever spent watching a trailer. Honestly, they didn't show you too many things, so it's not too ruined in my opinion. Because lately, I found trailers to be a little bit too showing. Like if you watch a trailer, you basically watch the entire movie sometimes. So that's why I tend not to watch trailers for movies, because I don't want to watch the movie in the trailer. At least that's my opinion. But I found this trailer to be well edited, honestly, because it shows you things but it doesn't show you too much. You know exactly what point of the game they're showing if you played the game, or if you watched gameplays. You know exactly what they're showing you, which moment refers to what. I wonder if they will add other things, like they did for season 1. For example, like I said, episode 3 was completely invented, we can say, because the story of the two men, I am sorry, I just can't, I'm so too excited I can't remember their name right now. But the love story between the two men wasn't in the game. Like, they invented it for the TV show. It was a special episode, we can say. So it was an added part to the story. They added this part to the story. So I wonder if we will see more, especially for a certain character that we see in the trailer here, and I'm talking about the blonde girl, Abby. I wonder if they will add a little more to her story, other than what it's already in the game. But from what I read, they said that there's just like 7 episodes. It's like, is that enough to tell the story? Because this game is probably double length than the first one. It lasts way longer than the first one. It's like an endless story, because the moment you think you're done with it, you're not. It continues. So I wonder if 7 episodes are enough, or if they decided to split The Last of Us Part 2 into two different seasons. That they're going to have The Last of Us Season 2 now, and The Last of Us Season 3 maybe in a couple of years, a year. Maybe they shot all of it and they just decided to split it. Happens many times. So I wonder. But all in all, I would say that this trailer was really good. I got chills. I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait for April 13, which is going to be more or less in a month. So I really can't wait to see this season. So again, let me know in the comments if you would like me to react to the episodes. I would love to do that. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. So if you're a fan of the Last of Us franchise, let me know in the comments if you will want to see my reactions to the episode, and what you think about this trailer, if it was enough for you, if you would have want to see something else or something more, for example. Let me know down below in the comments. I would love to know your opinion. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Give this video a like if you enjoy it. Share it with other The Last of Us fans. And let's talk about our opinion down below. Thank you for sticking with me so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!